When I first married Clara, I thought I had found my forever. We met in college, both young and ambitious, and we built a life that seemed perfect from the outside. I worked long hours as a civil engineer, and she stayed home with our 2 kids, Emily and Jack. For years, I believed she was the heart of our home, loving, caring, and loyal. But I was wrong. Slowly, her warmth faded, replaced by distance and irritation. She stopped talking about her day, stopped asking about mine. I thought it was just stress, never realizing betrayal was hiding behind her silence. One evening, I came home early from a business trip, hoping to surprise her. Instead, I found the surprise waiting for me. There was a car parked outside our house that I didn't recognize. Inside, Clara was sitting close to a man I'd never met, laughing in a way she hadn't done with me in months. They didn't even notice me standing there until I dropped my suitcase. Her expression froze. His smirk told me everything I needed to know. She didn't deny it. She just said, "It's not what it looks like," but it was exactly that. After that night, she moved out within a week. She said she needed space to think. That space turned out to be her new boyfriend's apartment, a man named Marcus. He was flashy, overconfident, and younger than me by almost 10 years. I kept calm for the kids, trying to avoid a messy fight, but inside, I was burning. She told the kids that Marcus was a friend at first, but soon enough, she stopped pretending. She told me she was happier than ever and that Marcus truly understood her. I stayed quiet. A few weeks later, things took a darker turn. Clara came by the house to pick up some of her things, and during that visit, she dropped a bombshell. "Marcus and I are moving in together," she said proudly. "He loves Emily and Jack like his own. He even said he might adopt them someday." I stood there frozen, her words echoing in my head. Adopt my kids? She had no right even to think that. My blood boiled, but I didn't show it. I just nodded and said, "Good for you." Inside, I was already planning my next move. That night, I sat in silence after putting the kids to bed. I realized that while she was busy chasing excitement, I had something far stronger: truth and patience. Over the years, I had built financial stability for us, and everything, including the house, car, and savings, was under my name. Clara had walked out without understanding what she had given up. That was the leverage I needed. The next day, I contacted my lawyer. I gathered every record I could: her text messages, photos from mutual friends, and even a few social media posts where she and Marcus weren't as discreet as they thought. The lawyer was calm but firm. "You have a strong case for full custody," he said, "especially if she's living with someone unstable or uncommitted." It was the first time in weeks I felt like I could breathe. While the legal process started, I made sure the kids stayed safe and happy. They didn't know the full truth, but they missed their mother. I never spoke badly about her to them, no matter how much I wanted to. I wanted them to see who she really was on their own. And eventually, they did. Clara and Marcus's relationship began to fall apart fast. Constant fights, social media drama, and financial issues. She tried to hide it, but word got around. A week later, she called me in tears. "He's not the man I thought he was," she sobbed. "Can we talk?" I agreed to meet her, not because I wanted her back, but because I wanted closure. When we met, she admitted Marcus had been using her, taking money, lying, even cheating. The irony almost made me laugh. I just sat there, calm and distant, as she begged for sympathy. I told her, "You made your choice. Now you live with it." 2 days later, my lawyer called. The court had ruled in my favor. I was granted full custody of Emily and Jack. Clara was allowed visitation only under specific conditions. I felt relief flood over me. My kids were safe, and justice had finally found its way. I didn't celebrate loudly. I simply hugged my children and told them everything would be okay. When Clara found out, she lost it. She accused me of turning the kids against her, of being manipulative. But the truth was simple: I didn't need to destroy her. She did that all by herself. Her betrayal, her lies, her reckless choices, they had all come back to haunt her. Marcus was gone, her money was gone, and her reputation had taken a hit. Months passed, and I built a new rhythm with my kids. We focused on healing, on laughter, on rebuilding what she had broken. Clara tried to come back into our lives from time to time, but Emily and Jack had changed. They still loved her, but the trust was gone. She was now a visitor in the life she once owned. One evening, I found a letter in the mailbox from her. In it, she apologized for everything, for the lies, the betrayal, the pain. She said Marcus had left her, and she had no one. I read it once, folded it neatly, and placed it in a drawer. Forgiveness might come someday, but not today. My revenge wasn't loud or cruel. It wasn't about hurting her back. It was about taking control of my life again, protecting my kids, and showing her that choices have consequences. She thought she could replace me easily, but in the end, she replaced her happiness with regret. Now, when I look back, I realize I didn't lose anything. I gained peace, strength, and a new beginning. Clara lost the family she took for granted. And that, more than anything, was the quiet revenge she never saw coming.